Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Michelle. So if you want to go ahead and see how I got this look using the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe, go ahead and keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe before you guys go. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a smoky eye. Alright, so today we're going to do a smoky eye using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't know if you guys can see it. These are all the colors in the back. It's called 35 Dream Colors, and it is by Jaclyn Hill, and it looks like this. So we are going to only be using this palette here to create a smoky eye look. So first we're going to go ahead and go into a transition color. So I already did my face, my powder, and my eyebrows. So for my foundation I use medium 64 in the Kat Von D Lock-It. This stuff is full, completely coverage. If I took off my makeup right now, you would see heck of blemishes. And then over that I always put a powder. This is the NC42 by MAC. And then also I tried a new eyebrow pomade. It's like a pomade that I use. I use the Dip Brow by Anastasia in the shade dark brown. That's not what I used on my brows though. Today I tried the Cara and it's colored chocolate, and it's like a pomade, or it's like the dip brow like that. So it came on pretty smooth. I like it so far as I put it on. I don't know how it's going to stay all day, but I like it so far. So we're going to see how this stays. It looks kind of like a dupe to the Anastasia. This one was like $8. This one is like $20. So there's a big difference, and that's your saving in that. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and hit the transition color. I don't know. I hate when they have the colors back here because it's so hard to identify it here. So I'm going to hit this color, which is, I want to say Roxanne. Yeah, Roxanne. Okay, so we're going to hit that, I think it was that Roxanne, and we're going to go ahead and get a brush like this, a blending brush. We're going to blend this into the crease line. This is going to be the transition color. So you want to just blend that out in the crease line. So just keep on blending. And then we're going to go ahead and do your best friend is going to be either a rag or a napkin, because I'm going to keep on using this brush to keep on transitioning, and I'm just going to, you know, do that. We're going to go in and use that darker shade right here, and I'm just going to hit the crease line with that and just intensify the color a little bit more. And it's fine if you start bringing it down to your actual lid, because we're going to turn this into a smoky look, so that's fine. Next we are going to go ahead and grab this black right here, and I'm going to go ahead and start I'm going to get a brush like this, and I'm going to grab that black and just pat it right on to the lid. And instead of swiping, you want to pat, because when you pat, you get the most product onto your lid. So patting is gonna, basically you're layering it a little bit better than you would if you was to swipe it. So we're just gonna pat, and keep your blending brush handy because that is going to be in use. We're going to keep on using that, and you can bring that up. See how I'm covering my whole lid with this black? And we're going to do it on this side too. So just keep on patting. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this dark brown right here. And I'm going to get a blending brush and kind of just blend it in with the black. Because when you're doing a smoky eye like this on the whole lid, you kind of want it to fade like really dark and then fade into the light. So I'm gonna grab that dark brown and kind of layer it on top between that lighter brownish orange and that black. Then we're gonna go ahead and get, we can get a brush like this, it really doesn't matter. We're gonna go back into the orange and the burgundy color, and we're just gonna go ahead and layer that again on top, because you don't want to lose that color. You still want to have that color. You don't want it to just be all black. I'm gonna do that on both sides. And just go ahead and keep on blending. Then I'm gonna grab this brush again, the little stubby brush, grab that black, layer it on top again, so you intensify that black, so you know that that black ain't going nowhere. You want to make sure that you can give that smoky look. Grab the blending brush, nothing on it, you don't have to dip back in it, just grab it and just blend it all together. Blend it on both sides. Next we're going to be grabbing this shade right here. It is called Sissy. Ooh. It's called Sissy, and it is this shade right here, and we're just gonna get like a pointed brush like that, and we're gonna slap this right on the brow bone. Bam. Just go ahead and highlight under the brow bone on both sides, and make sure not to get onto your brow. You don't want it to make it look like a gray ashy. And then what we're going to do is get that blending brush again, and we're going to go ahead and blend it. You don't want it to look like slap, slap, slap colored. You want everything to blend in together, and you still want to have that highlight on that brow bone. So we're going to go ahead and just blend with the blending brush so it comes all together. And you're going to do that on both sides until you feel comfortable that everything is blended in. There's no harsh lines. So just go ahead and continue to blend that color in. So next we're going to go ahead and hit the concealer portion. We're going to leave the eyes alone for a little bit. We're going to still do the pop of color under the eyes, but first we're going to hit the concealer, and it's called a Muse Cosmetics. I don't really know much about this brand. I've got it at like this beauty thing that they had, but to me, I feel like there's a lot of good coverage on this for it not being like a big brand. And we're just going to apply that everywhere where we would highlight normally. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab my Real Techniques blender. Whew, I'm out of breath. And we're just going to go ahead and blend that in. Now I was using the Airspun setting powder, which I still use sometimes, but I felt like it was leaving. I don't know. I just didn't. Everybody's skin's different. My skin's different. I just feel like it wasn't really doing me much justice on my skin. So I went and bought a mini size. This one is retailed at $23. If you get the large one, it is $38. And my cheap self was like, no, I'm going to do 23. Let it last me. This is the Laura Mercier, however you want to say it, setting powder. Love it. It works so good. So we're going to go ahead and get that setting powder, and we're going to set under our eyes. And they actually have two tones. They only had like one transition tone in the small one. But I know if you get a large one, there was two different type of tones. There's like a yellow for like a darker skin tone color, and then like a white, really light white color for a lighter skin tone color. So And this is just their regular translucent loose setting powder. It's just translucent, and then they have like another one. But so we're gonna let this sit. As I'm letting this sit, I've been into contouring with the cream. I'm gonna grab my Smashbox cream contour stick, and we're just gonna bring that down here. Bring it up a little bit on the forehead. Bring it downward, down the nose. And this one, I'm going to grab my Beauty Blender, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend this out. And on your Beauty Blender, when you're blending out this product, you don't want your Beauty Blender to be hecka like damped. You want it to be like just lightly damped. You want to blend this out. I try to blend this out with a brush, and I just didn't like the way it blended out. So now I use the Beauty Blender and blend out that. So as I'm doing that, we're going to go ahead and move on to the Cocoa Contour by Too Faced, and I'm going to use, this is where I use the powder. I'm going to go ahead and get my MAC brush. This is MAC 168. And go ahead and just bronze this. I am really into blushes, but because we're doing like a smoky eye, as dark eye that we're doing, I want to stick with just like a contour bronzy look. You don't want to start looking like a clown. So, and doing like hecka different colors. So, and once you're blending all of this out, oh snap, I forgot my nose. If your translucent powder starts disappearing, that's fine. It is okay, because we're going to wipe that away anyways. I get a flat brush like this. This is She Makeup, and I just kind of smooth it all out together. My translucent powder. And next, I'm going to get a brush like this. It looks like kind of like a brow brush. And I'm going to get this color right here. It looks kind of blue. It's called Chip. And then I'm going to get Soda Pop. I'm going to get these two colors right here. And I'm going to put that under my under eye. So you could do the purple first. I did the purple first, and I didn't really feel like that was a pop of color. So I did the purple first when I first did this look, and then I grabbed that Soda Pop, that like green, limey green, and I put that under also. And it turned into, it was like more of a blue pop of color. But it gave me more of a color than what I was looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on that side. We're going to do the same thing here on this side. So I'm going to be grabbing, this is by Revlon. It's like a greenish pencil, eyeliner pencil. I'm going to put that right at the bottom of the waterline. And it's like a green, olive green kind of color. I'm going to apply that on both sides of my eyes. I'm going to get that color that we hit the brow bone with, and we're going to go ahead and put it in the inner corner of the eyes with a smaller brush, just to give this eye like more of a pop. Give yourself a little bit of brightness. Give it a brightness to the eyes than just having it just like hecka deep. You can go back in with the brush and kind of bring it down more so it's not overpowering. You need to go back and blend a little bit more. You have that option too. Blending, blending, blending. I'm going to get the Becca Champagne Pop. I'm going to go ahead and highlight the cheeks. Oh, Hunter. Okay, so I went ahead and put my lashes and my mascara on. Next, we're going to go ahead and go on to the lips. And for the lips, I am going to use... I'm going to use Porn by MAC, the lip liner. And I'm going to go ahead and line the lips. And then I'm going to go ahead and get the Tarteist lip gloss and go ahead and gloss the lips. And then I'm going to use the Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray. And here is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video of my smoky eye with a pop of color using that Jaclyn Hill palette. Don't forget to subscribe before you guys go. And you can follow me on Instagram at beautysoulchild_.